Get ready to match the stars. George Kennedy, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, from Barnaby Jones, Lee Meriwether, Richard Dawson, and from the Betty White Show, Betty White, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rader.
I want to bite your neck. That's all I want to do. Listen, I want to urge all of you to watch the Betty White Show because she's a smash. A smash. On CBS. I can't remember what night, but it's terrific.
Monday at 9.
Monday at 9. See how easy it is? Hello, David. How are you? How much money you got?
$6,300.
See, what are you going to do with it?
Going on a honeymoon.
You're going to have a honeymoon.
Right. My girlfriend said going to one place now. She wants to go to about 3 different places.
Aha. You mean like the Caribbean and Hawaii or?
And Europe.
And Europe.
Japan.
Yeah. $6,300 will take you a long way. It really will. All right. You're going to have another go at the big money?
Yes.
You ready for that?
Ready.
We'll see how he does right after we see about this. Here we go with David Zive one more time. He's going to try for over $5,000 now, and everybody's rooting for him. What's her name, especially your...
Beverly Pomerantz.
Beverly Pomerantz. She's his fiancée who's sitting out there. When are you going to be married?
We haven't fixed the date yet.
Oh, I see. As soon as you get the money, she'll fix a date.
She'll fix it.
Okay.
Why don't we commit him now?
Yes, all right.
Nationally, I'm sure
let's pick a
Beverly
date.
would like that.
Beverly, you want to pick a date now? June of 82. Beverly, do you realize in June of 82 his hair will be down to here?
True love never runs smoothly.
That's right. Well, good luck to both of you. Let's begin here, David. Not too long ago, we had a bunch in here. We locked the doors, gave them pencil and crayons, dull crayons, and we said, write down your most popular answer to this. Hey, blank. Now, the answer they wrote most frequently, David, will get you $500 if you match it. If you match the second most popular answer, you get $250. Then for matching the third, you get $100. 3 of the 6 loonies are permitted to assist you.
Lee.
Lee Meriwether.
Well, how about the old barker? Hey, Rube.
Hey, Rube. That's a carnival phrase.
Richard.
Hey there.
Hey there. You with the car in your butt.
And George.
Old song. Hey, good looking.
Hey, good looking. That dates you a little bit, George.
Yeah, everything
Hey,
does.
good looking.
Well, you know the song.
Dates
Yeah.
you too, huh?
You're listening again. Okay, there they are. Hey, Rube, hey there, and hey, good looking. You want one of those, or have you got a better idea?
I'll go with hey there.
Hey there. That's Richard's answer? You with the stars in your eyes. Now let's see if we've got hey there under the $100 response. Hey Jude. Oh, yeah, that was a popular song, too, a couple years ago. And now let's see what we got under the $250 number. Hey, you. That doesn't look too good for you, does it?
Maybe.
Hey, you. All right. Hey there is what we want. May we see it, please? Oh, you got it. You're so rude. Oh, all right.
I just be able to give lip. I just leave him
Enough. Okay. Now, yes, she'll set the date. Okay. You've won $500 more. You're up to $6,800 now, David. And you're going to play for 10 times the amount you just won, or $5,000. And you have to match one celebrity, as you remember, to collect.
I'm going to pick Richard again.
Okay, Richard, here we go. Good luck to you, David. You'll have a bundle if you get this. Boy, here we go. Get your ESP flowing over to him. Goes like this. Blank wrench. That's W-R-E-N-C-H. Blank wrench. Blank wrench. Blank wrench. Blank wrench. He's finished. Think about it, Dave. Give us an answer that matches Richard's. You get another $5,000. Good luck to you.
Nut wrench.
Nut wrench. May I ask what a nut wrench is?
The wrench that goes around the nuts.
A wrench that goes around the nuts. Richard, he says nut wrench is going to match you. An unlikely possibility, but I must follow the rules and ask you to show it anyway.
This is what they call it, a monkey wrench.
A monkey wrench. You were trying to think of that?
Yes.
Funny now. He was trying to think of a monkey wrench, and it just wouldn't come to his mind, so he said nut wrench. Yes, Charles?
Miss Pomerantz just announced the new date is 84.
So you're up to 1984. All right, David, you're up to meeting someone new now. Let's welcome Darlene Molt. Darlene, you know David? Those are pretty flowers on your
Thank you.
front there. Where are you from?
Corona.
Corona.
Yeah.
Is that Corona, Flushing, New York, or Corona, California?
Corona, California. Big town.
It is.
Yeah.
Is it north of here or south of here?
I don't know. It's that way.
That way. Just keep walking that way till you get to Corona. What do you do, if anything, Darlene?
I'm married, and my husband and I have a dry cleaning business, and I have 2 daughters, Deanna and Danielle.
You're a busy lady.
Yes.
Good luck to you here, Darlene. Are you
Thank
ready
you.
to play?
Sure.
Well, we're not. Let's do a little message for America, and then we'll get right back to you. Don't go away now. Hurry back. We are ready. Here's the first round. Darlene, you may have A or B.
B.
B it is. You get what you ask for here. Out at the home, the exercise teacher said to 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle, "Come on there now, straighten your back." And Mr. Periwinkle said, "Straighten my back? I can't even straighten my blank."
I don't know if this is the definitive answer, but I like it.
Put it in there. Atta boy, George. Whoops. Whoops. That's not your fault. There's a bolt or a wing nut or something that the cable gets hung up on there every once in a while. All right, now we're ready, Darlene. Out at the home, the exercise teacher said to 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle, "Come on now, straighten your back." And Mr. Periwinkle said, "I love your flowers. Straighten my back. I can't even straighten my blank."
Finger?
Finger. Finger, eh? I think you're all set. What do you say? She said finger.
No, I said he couldn't even straighten his tie.
Tie. It's a good one, George. Brett?
I said he couldn't even straighten his big toe.
His big toe. Okay.
There should be a nurse in attendance. Tie.
Tie. 2 ties and 1 toe so far. He says, "Straighten my back. I can't even straighten my arm." All right. What do you say, young fellow?
Certainly not arm. Tie.
Got a lot of ties here, Darlene. Show us your tie, Betty.
Okay.
There it is. See? She does what I tell her to. Now, David, let's see what we've got for you. Remember, round 1 questions are a little tougher. At the South Pole.
At the South Pole.
At the South Pole, it is against the law
Yes.
for a man to blank a penguin.
What is it again, Doctor?
At the South Pole, it is against the law for a man to blank a penguin.
Now that's a straightforward answer.
Right. Okay. You can take 1 from column A and 1 from column B. At the South Pole, it is against the law for a man to blank a penguin.
Very good, very good, very good.
All right.
None of this would work.
David, you ready? At the South Pole, David, it is against the law for a man to blank a penguin.
Eat a penguin?
To eat a penguin. Now, wait a minute. You are displeased with his answer. What would you say? Mary. Oh, Mary.
How many of you have tasted a penguin?
Yes. What did you say, George?
I'm with them, Mary.
Mary. That's what they said. Yeah. What do you say about this?
Well, yes, of course, because they're afraid the children will be discriminated against.
Oh.
Mary.
Mary.
I said date or heavy pet with.
Date or heavy pet with? I don't know. Mary, I think, is a perfect answer because a penguin already has his the wedding suit is all ready with the... Yes?
But it is against the law.
It is against the law to marry a penguin in the North
even if
Pole.
they're
You get that tuxedo off, though. No, I said kiss.
To kiss a penguin. Aha.
See, I wasn't thinking of it as a wedding suit. I was thinking of it more as a dinner jacket. Eat a penguin.
Eat is one. Look at that. Now, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Betty White said eat a penguin. Do you realize...
Why? It's against the law.
But do you realize to eat a penguin, you got to kill him and then roast him and pluck his feathers out and do all those mean things to him? How can you say that? Go to your room.
And I'll be there in 5 minutes.
They have feathers, certainly.
They get testy. I just asked you.
They are birds.
Well, I know they are.
Okay, so there we are at the end of round one. Scores 1-0, favor the champ. We go to round two and ask Darlene if she wants A or B.
I'll try B again.
B again. You are a persistent little rascal there. Harry said, yesterday I went to a restaurant that was so sleazy. How sleazy was it? I'm going to tell you how sleazy it was. The frog's legs had blank. The restaurant was so sleazy, the frog's legs had blank. You see?
I get it now.
Don't look at my answer.
Quiet, children.
Oh, blue eyes.
La grenouille is the way you say the frog's legs.
What?
How do you say it, sweetness?
La grenouille.
La grenouille.
Grenouille. La grenouille had blank. Okay, here we go. Harry said, yesterday I went to a restaurant that was so sleazy, Darlene, the frog's legs had blank.
Warts?
Warts! Oh. They like you, Darlene. Warts.
That's a terrific answer, and
Isn't
I
it
don't
excellent?
have it. No,
You don't have it.
I had hair.
Hair. Harry Frog's legs are very bad. What do
But
you think?
frogs' legs don't even have hair to begin with, do they?
I
No,
know.
leave him alone.
Oh.
We don't get him too often.
Oh.
He's a big star, and if you
Oh.
harass him, he may not come back.
He is a star.
He's a star.
Could have fooled me. I thought he was a person.
He's a personal friend of Mr. Wamball.
Ooh. That's right. The blue nun. Warts.
Warts! There we go, Darlene. Show us your warts, Charles.
She had to have the right answer after putting that hole in the middle of the show.
You didn't want me to steal his answer, right?
It's a good answer, because they
Does it
stick in
match?
your caps. Ingrown toenails.
That's what's so sleazy, the frog's legs had ingrown toenails.
Right.
I must say, Charles, your imagination does run away with you sometime. Lead! Restaurant was so sleazy, the frog's legs had warts. What do you say to that?
Well, I said he had not been shaved. He had a lot of hair.
Hair. Okay. Richard, show us your
Sleazy.
warts.
Athlete's foot.
Blah. Blah. Oh. Revolting, isn't it, Betty?
Oh, not any more than hair on them.
Oh, hair. Oh, dear me. I'm glad we're past that one. So here we are at the end of the middle of round two, and when we get back from this commercial, if there is time, you will have to match one to win another game. Hurry back and see what would happen, if anything. Here we go. Now, David, you know what you have to do. One to win. Here we go. Tough Tony is so tough. Oh, boy. You're fired. Tough Tony is so tough he uses barbed wire as blank.
Got it. What do they call it, though? Oh, I remember now.
That's how tough Tony is.
Got it. Now I hope he's got it.
Yes. All he needs is one to win. Here we go. David Zive. Tough Tony is so tough he uses barbed wire as blank.
As long as you're writing.
Must say something because it's very quiet here, David.
Clothes.
As clothes?
Yeah.
C-L-O-T-H-E-S? Clothes? Is that what you were saying? David. David. And you are the one who won $6,800, David? He said clothes.
I'm sorry I failed you, David. I had him using it as dental floss.
Dental floss is awesome. He failed you. Poor David. What?
I think Miss Pomerantz is finished with him. I think
Yes.
it's kaput. It's all over. No, David, I'm sorry, my darling. Tooth string or dental floss.
Tooth string or dental floss. That is the definitive answer. It's come up twice. Dental floss over there. He doesn't use it because, excuse me, I dropped the card. No, you didn't do anything. Tough Tony's so tough, he used barbed wire as...
For once, I came up with a definitive answer. Dental floss.
Dental floss it is. Score still remains 1-1. And here we go with Richard's answer.
Dental floss.
Dental floss, okay. And you don't write?
No,
so this
thank
game
goodness.
ends in a tie. And here's what happens when we have a tie. We turn off both of these lights here and those, push the button here, and lo and behold, there's one tie-breaking question for each. The one who's matched the most will be the winner. Darlene, you may have A or B.
B.
B it is. All right. At the convention, Larry knew that his boss would get drunk and try to slide down the banister, so Larry put blank on it. At the convention, Larry knew that his boss would get drunk and try to slide down the banister, so Larry put blank on it. Okay.
That's a good idea.
Whatever you think. It's entirely up to you. You ready, Darlene?
I think.
Here we go. At the convention, Larry knew his boss would get drunk and try to slide down the banister, so Larry put blank on it.
Grease.
Grease. Going to help the old boy along there so he'd go a little faster and maybe injure himself.
I wasn't going to help the old boy. I had sandpaper on it.
Sandpaper. That'd slow him down and smart a lot.
It hurts me just to think about it.
Yes.
And I'm not even the boss. But I did say greaser oil.
Greaser oil, that's one for Darlene. Now, Charles, we're ready
I
for
know what's in the last one. Barbed wire or dental floss.
barbed wire. Barbed wire would also smart a great deal, wouldn't it now there? Yes.
Mine goes back to a nightmare that I used to have all of the time, and this is exactly what was on the banister for me, thumbtacks.
Thumbtack. Ooh,
And I'll
really?
tell you, it hurt.
Tried to slide down the banister, Larry put blank on it.
Who put them there, dear?
I never was able to find out.
Was this in your home?
No, it was in a big building, and it was a long banister, and I had to go up to the top and always do it, and I couldn't.
You can come into my dressing room and lie on the couch and just do some free association, and we'll talk about it.
Thank you.
You have a magnet there, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I said glue.
Glue is a good one. Glue or grease are the two directions to go in here.
No.
What do you say?
Thumbtack is shaped like that. If it were, it would stay in the banister. If it were like this, it would fall off the banister. And I don't know how they managed it. They must have pasted them on.
Pasted them on. What'd they use?
They use barbed wire.
Barbed wire. So that's one for her, and yours is yet to come, David. But right now, this is coming your way. Oh, there we are. I'm sorry. Well, oh, it's so schizophrenic. I'll make up your mind. Yes, okay. All right, thank you very much. You'll cure me, doctor, will you? What do I have to do? Excuse me. Well, listen, I'll see you tomorrow. Come back, will you?
I will.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That means we're off. Oh, we're not off until I say goodbye. Goodbye!